How you doing, Coach? I'm just gonna jump right into it. What have you seen from this team's work ethic going in the summer so far? I don't know if you guys had a spring training or if you did. You guys had like starting early, but what have you seen from this team? Are the expectations high? Is everybody coming to work?
Everybody's coming to work. Expectations are very high. I'm very excited about this group of seniors and our whole team. Got 10 of the best seniors any coach could ever hope for. And they've been coming all summer. They've been getting after it. We did not have a spring. And really it's a better fit for us. A lot of our football players, we're a small school, and 2A, and a lot of our football players are baseball players. We got a great baseball team, and so they're accomplishing a lot on the baseball diamond. So it works out better for us to do this. We'll start on the 25th against Randolph County, but I couldn't ask for a team to be more motivated. They're excited, and but, before I go too much further, I'd like to say thank you to Griff Hill for putting this together. I don't think that people really understand. These kids deserve this recognition, and I appreciate all the work that he does in getting this together, and for these young men, for all our schools too, and just like to put that out there and say thank you to him for that.
Coach, There we go. Sorry about that, Coach. How many guys have you got out that you're going to have that you think you're going to be able to dress for your first game? And are you pleased with your numbers? I'm sure you probably always want a few more, but what about your numbers this year as you go into 2023?
Well, I've learned something about numbers is that's not very reliable. You can have 40, 50 kids, and unless they really want to play the game of football, you don't need them out there. We want to help every kid we can, and we want more to come out. Of course we do, but we got 33 of the best kids that I could ever hope for, and we'll go to battle with those guys anytime. I'm real thankful for the ones that we have, but if a kid doesn't really want to play football, it's best that they don't, because football is not just a contact sport, it's a collision sport. So these guys have to be bought in, and they want to win. They have to work for it.
Coach, just how do you see the region playing out this year?
It's a tough region, as well as we play some teams that are well-grounded. The BB-Comers of the world, the Vincents, they're doing great things right now. They've got some really good players and some good coaches, and they're doing some good things. But we are looking, we're taking this thing one game at a time, and we're looking to make the playoffs. That's our goal. We're not setting our goals so lofty that they can't be reached. We're not in there, talking about winning the state. We're in there talking about getting better every day, and we're talking about becoming who we can be, which is a very good football team. And we're looking at a winning season and the playoffs, and we're going to go from there. But right now, it truly is, the old saying, one game at a time. It truly is, absolutely.
Players, can you introduce yourself, your grade, and what position you play, and just tell us a little bit about the offseason so far?
My name's Atticus Jacks. I'm a linebacker, and I'm in the 12th grade.
I'm Donovan Crow. I'm right tackle, and I'm in 12th grade.
Hunter Hammonds, senior and athlete.
A little bit about this summer so far. We was working really hard. I think this is probably the hardest we worked in the off season so far. We're out there practicing every day, working out after practices. We're just getting better. We got a group of guys that really want to get better this year. I don't think we've had that in a long time. This group of seniors is a really good group of seniors. Leadership is unmatched. It's just a great group of guys we got this year.
I believe we had a great off season this year. We had a lot of working out. We had separate workouts. We even had like a line workout for us. Shout out to Coach Northcutt, doing good workouts for us and making us stronger, as well as doing 11-on-11s and just other work to make us better for the season.
Yeah, I've been on this team for a while, and I don't think I've ever seen a summer this productive. We've had a lot of guys step up. We've had, seniors make their names known. We've been in that weight room. We've been working. And I haven't seen anything like this 5 years I've been here. I think we're ready for a really good season. We're ready to surprise some people.
Well, Coach, I'm already excited just by listening to your guys talk. A lot of times you can tell a lot about your team and your coaches just by listening to your kids talk. Can you give us just a an idea of your coaching staff that you have. I mean, because they're just as important as you are and those guys are.
Well, we were talking the other day. I heard some of the assistant coaches talking about where we would play if we were a team, because we have 11 coaches this year. And we were very excited about that. But 11 guys that really want to serve and serve well. And Donovan mentioned Coach Northcutt. He's our offensive line coach. And he's done just a magnificent job this summer with the kids, and he's been working the line out separately in the evenings, and I'm really excited. We have more linemen out this year than we ever have, and I'm excited about what they bring to us. And we're our hashtag is running Wolves. We've got to run the football, so our line is going to accomplish that. We're going to be able to run the football and move a ball down the field and take care of the clock. Keep our defense off the field. But we have a lot of great things going on. We have a new offensive coordinator. I've never done that before. I've always served as offensive coordinator, but right now we have a quarterback battle going right now. And Britton Cantrell's working at quarterback, and Landon Payton's working at quarterback. And I'll go to battle with either one of them. But the way I look at it, there's coaches. You have to take that into account too. And I believe Coach Matt Collier does a great job for us. He's not just a great baseball coach, but he's a great football coach. He, played quarterback at Sylacauga. He's very knowledgeable. Came off the staff at Lincoln High School, and we're just very fortunate to have him. But as a head coach, you have to take advantage of that expertise, and he's going to do a great job calling plays for us. I'm having to kind of put my hands in my pockets and let him do his work. And he's doing a great job. I'm very proud of that. And our new defensive coordinator, Jason Jacks, Coach Reed retired on me, and Coach Jason Jacks has stepped up, and he's going to be a great defensive coordinator for us. I'm very excited about that. And all the other coaches on our staff, really and truly, we have, I think, they're a great group of friends, but they're guys that want to have relationships with all of our kids, and they want to become better themselves as coaches. They work on their craft constantly, drawing up plays, getting better. So I'm very excited about what's been brought to the table this year with our coaching staff.
Coach Donovan, are you an offensive lineman?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what it's like to be an offensive line, knowing that your name after today probably never gets called out again the rest of the year, but that you are the leader of the team. You and your group of guys, you hogs, that y'all are the group, y'all are the leaders of the team. Really, you are. Should be. So give us an idea of what it's like to be an offensive lineman and to be in that position that you are. You're going to pave the way for this running attack the coach is talking about.
It's great being an offensive lineman. Even though your name might not get called out, it doesn't really matter because it's for the team, and just helping the team score and win games, that's what really matters, especially because I see the team as family. So being an O-line is very important to be a leader, as well as just to help others. It doesn't matter what your name is, just what you do.
Coach Limbaugh, you mentioned that you haven't had an offensive coordinator in a while. So what was the thought process to get an offensive coordinator? You said that, like I said, you hadn't done it in a while. So what was the thought process behind that?
Well, I'm getting a little long in tooth, and when you get a little older, you have to work on thinking quicker. You know what I mean? And this is a quick game. Offense that I like to move the ball fast and so forth like that. But there's something about a young mind that's a great deal. So I'm gonna step back and do what head coaches do constantly, and I'll be able to look at every facet of the game. Really, I actually called a couple of my coaching friends and talked to them about this, because it was not easy for me to just say, okay, I'm gonna let somebody else call the plays. That's where I have my joy and my fun. But as I said before, if I've got every position on the field up for grabs, and that's the way it always is, we want to put the best 11 on each side of the football. Well, I got to put the best play caller out there, and right now I believe that's Matt Collier. So I want our team to win. So that's the bottom line. It's part of running the program as being a head coach and athletic director. It's part of running the program. And I remember I'd been at Fayetteville for a couple of years, and I got the greatest compliment I guess I've ever received before or after. But somebody once said, we have a program now. So that entails a lot of things. It starts at your administration and we have, I think, the greatest principal we could have. Lynn Ritchie does a great job, and Brooke Brewer, her assistant principal, and they're doing great work for us, and we really appreciate the effort that they put forth. But they put things out there so they make my job easier. They help in a lot of different ways, moving different pieces of the puzzle around. So we were very thankful for them. And also Dr. Lacey, I can't say enough about her. She built us a field house down there at Fayetteville, and she's putting things in place for all of our schools in the county to get better athletically. So we have the right program in place, but part of that was me stepping back and saying, I'm going to let someone else call these plays, and I'll say when we punt or when we do whatever,
Players, you've played with Coach Limbaugh calling the offensive plays, and now with Coach Collier. What would you say is the differences between the two?
Coach Limbaugh, he was very methodical. Yeah, we had a game plan set. We had a script a lot of times for first couple drives of the game. Coach Collier, he's more of an audible guy. We get to the huddle. We call it from the line a lot. We're a lot quicker. The guys, Coach Collier's doing it really well. We really all love Coach Collier. He's young. We can connect with him. I mean, I'm not hating on this guy over here. He's getting a little old on us. And, it's hard for him to jive with us all the time. But Coach Collier, the tempo's a lot better, and it fits our offense a lot more.
Guys, just remember that there'll be a headset warning. And all them plays called, that guy right there will know what those plays are. So remember that. When it gets a little bit fast and things start slowing down, you wonder, why did we slow down? Look at that guy right there.
Absolutely. I would like to say this about Hunter. He's a great young player. He turned himself a while ago as an athlete. That's because we haven't made up our mind yet whether we're going to put his hand in the ground on the defensive line or whether we're going to have him at linebacker. He can do anything we ask him to on the offensive side of the ball. He can play running back. He can play receiver. He is an athlete, but he's a great kid. And all these guys sitting at this table, the reason they're here is because they're are young men of character. We believe in character and discipline on our football team, and these guys, they stand for all that. So I'm very appreciative of what they bring to the table.
I got one more question, and this is going to be kind of a relaxed question. I got this from another media day. For the players. And think about it before you say it, okay, because you are being live streamed. What is the best nickname that you have on your team?
I can answer that. You want me to answer it? The guy sitting right here to my right, Simba. He was in a play for the Lion King, and Coach Northcutt put Simba on Donovan. And half the time, I really have to think about what is Donovan's real name, and because we go by Simba all the time. Did I not get that right? Okay, that's the best one. Okay.
Yes.
Coach, you're a preacher, a farmer, and also a football coach. Which one's the most challenging for you?
Bringing people to the salvation of Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior is the greatest challenge, and it's the most important thing that comes about in our life. It's the most important decision we could ever make is to accept Christ as our Lord and Savior. That's the one for all eternity. And the second is, of course, being a football coach and being an athletic director, and the deal behind that is putting people in the right positions, not just saying, okay, Coach Collier, you're going to be my OC. Coach Jackson, you're going to be my DC. It's not just that. It's having relationships with people and working with community. Without community, you don't have a program. There's people that support our community from the Fayetteville area, of course, greatest community in the world, but also from Sylacauga and Chillisburg and surrounding areas, people support our program, and without that, we don't have anything. And the farming part, I've been doing that my whole life. That's easy unless you let a cow run over you, but other than that, it's all good.